Really well done. It's clearly the ending of an era for this friendship. It did a really good job of establishing this friendship of four people. You get to see them in all these different experiences. You can tell that they really love each other, and it sets the relationship up nicely. And then there's a tragedy with one person in the group having overdose. There is just something heavy about, losing someone so young that you can feel was definitely prevalent in the performances of these actors. One shot that really spoke to me was the final shot, almost sort of the release where the three actors that are still, remaining almost, looking out into the sun as if to say goodbye to their fallen friend. And, I just thought, how beautiful is this visual representation of a sending off of someone into heaven with the sun on all their faces. And I got a sense that, these friends will come together in some sort of way and they will forgive each other for it because it's really no one's fault, even though, they all want to take the blame in some way, shape, or form. But, I just thought it was very beautifully well done.
Held a great deal of mystery throughout as me as the viewer had to piece together what happened, why it happened, and kind of parse through the aftermath. We are just thrust into it and need to take on and let each of the characters' journeys kind of wash over us. The golden hour glow cast on them as the past is being recovered and honesty is moving them into the future, I thought was really beautiful and great scene, great location scouting. I thought it was absolutely excellent for this all to take place. And I think that journey of returning to a place where trauma occurred was just so richly emotionally charged and handled with the actors with such grounded confidence that I thought was quite brilliant. So it seemed like it was a great work environment and great director skills to be able to bring that out of this group of actors.
One of the things I definitely enjoyed was the opening. It was very ambiguous. You see a lot of flashes of different clips throughout the short, and the first thing you're asking is, what's going on? But the notable thing is the fact that you notice four people and you see the close up of the last friend, but then as the short begins proper, you only notice three. And so now you're asking, well, where's the fourth friend? What's going on? So I love that that mystery slowly unravels throughout the film until we learn at the end um, what unfortunately happened, and we understand why there's this constant state of tension and unease amongst the friends, and it's also a very somber take on losing a friend and moving on. Uh, but the ending was very sweet.
I thought that this one had some really good, really solid performances all around. I thought that the main cast here was doing a really good job. I also think that the filmmakers did a good job of incorporating flashbacks throughout the film, but in a way that didn't make them feel intrusive to both the story and the pacing. I thought that both of those things stayed kind of unimpeded by the way that the film was structured, and that's something that can be hard to do when you are featuring flashbacks as heavily as this film is. I also think that the use of color here was really effective. Same thing goes for the lighting to contrast the moods of the two time periods featured in the film.
The filmmakers did an excellent job in right from the start letting you know what was going on, what this film was about, and they did it in a really, really cool way. I loved the use of the flashbacks and the shots that they did, the cinematography on it was just beautiful. The evening shots in that whole wooded area was great. The sunrise, it was really, really nice. Great story. The cast, everybody was genuine. They were believable. It felt like I was kind of a fly on the wall watching this group of friends go through this.
I liked how, in a very short amount of time, it managed to create a sense of suspense between the characters' relationships. and kind of unveil the mystery from the different characters' perspectives as they knew the one character. So I thought that was really cool how it did that and kind of celebrated the life and friendship of the four of them.
From a technical perspective, things were done really, really in a polished way. Lighting seemed spot on for the most part. Did a good job with the sound. Those two elements alone sort of really can set a piece apart. Performances were actually really good too. So all in all, just a really well done short film.